Hey guys, it's Maggie and I am back today, and today I am going to the infusion clinic for the first time rather than getting fluids at home, and I'm a little bit nervous here. I'm shaking a little bit. It is about an hour away, so I had to get up kind of early to get the day started, but yeah, and I also owe you a health update. Been a little bit frustrated, but I am going to explain that. Let's get some fluids first. Before we get into the video, I want to thank my sponsor, Smart Sharp Spin. So I'm going to play a little clip from them explaining their new affordability program, which is awesome. And yeah, then we'll get into the video. Having a chronic illness is so expensive, and affording the tools that help manage your care can feel impossible, but Health Beacon and the Smart Sharp Spin have just launched their affordability program, making the Smart Sharp Spin more accessible to patients. This means that for less than $1 a day, you can purchase the Smart Sharp Spin and all of its features, including the beautiful and discreet Sharp Spin, the rotation site mapping, which is so useful for me because I constantly forget where I last injected, the injection reminders, another big one for me, and the automatic mailback program for when the Sharps container is full. That means a box shows up on your doorstep automatically. You don't have to do a thing. That means no more collecting Sharps containers in your kitchen, like some people I know. And for eligible Medicare and Medicaid patients, you can receive partial or full coverage for the Smart Sharp Spin. So it's just awesome to see that companies like Health Beacon are making their product more accessible because they know it works for patients and they just want to get it to as many people as possible. Thank you to Smart Sharp Spin and Health Beacon for sponsoring this video. And all right, let's get back to it. How'd I already lose my keys? Oh, keys, where did I put you? Oh, there they are. First things first, move the chair forward. Short people probs. All right, we are ready to go. Okay, I arrived, I think, hopefully. Sorry, my exposure's up a little bit too high here, but I made it. I just have to figure out where the heck I'm going because I gotta get to the infusion clinic, and this is kind of a little bit larger than I expected. I don't know where I'm going, but we'll wander, and I'm sure there will be somebody to ask. Alright guys, I totally passed out when I got home from that.
You did.
I told you, I was tired. I was like falling asleep on the way home. But I made it home safe. It is an hour drive, and I like that so much more than doing it at home because it was just faster. They ran it over a pump, and it was 1 hour per liter, 1,000 milliliters an hour. And it went in fine, no issues, didn't bother the IV. They also got the IV in on the first try. This nurse just didn't seem nervous at all. I know sometimes they can be, and I feel like when it's in our home, you know, they don't have all their stuff where they know it is because it got delivered, and so they have to root through a box of supplies, and it kind of like shakes your confidence. I don't know. It was a better experience all around. And also, it's just nice not doing IVs in the house. I don't know.
You're just happy to get away from me.
Yes, that too. It was a nice little vacation, but I was only gone for like 4 hours, I think. It was one there, two, or one driving there, two actually at the clinic, and then one home.
Which I gotta sleep in a little bit. I'm guilty of.
I wasn't bugging you all morning. So it went really well. But I do owe you an update on kind of health. And just because Zach and I, you can probably tell, we're going somewhere. We are heading out. I'm actually going to see an ostomy friend. Her name's Noelle. And she is working with Convatec now, which we live near the Convatec headquarters in New Jersey. So we're just driving over there.
Squirrel. Kamikaze squirrel, sorry y'all.
We're going to meet up with her and then some of the people that she's met at Convatec. So yeah, that will be fun. But I think I might do my health update for you tomorrow. The only thing is, I am babysitting my nephew tomorrow because my niece is on her way. My sister-in-law is currently in labor, and we're hoping that I'm hoping, I don't even know if he is. I'm hoping that she's born tomorrow because tomorrow is Zach's birthday, so you guys can be birthday twins. But yes, my niece should be making her appearance very soon.
Any hour now.
Yeah, so I am gonna watch my nephew because they need somebody to hang out with him while they're, a little busy delivering a baby. But I'm excited for that because my nephew is cool. He's 1.5, I think. Let's see.
That sounds right.
Almost 1.5. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I have to get up super duper early for that.
I know.
But it's okay. But I'll be home in the afternoon, so then I can tell you the full health update and where I'm at now. I think I do look a little bit better. I just weighed myself and I'm 93, but that's definitely a lot of water weight. But I'm okay with that. I think I needed it. So anyways, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hey guys, I am back finally. It's actually November 1st, so it is a number of days after the last clip that you guys saw. But today is my new GI appointment, and I wanted to make sure that I finished the first vlog before I got into the second. So I know you guys saw me get the fluids, which honestly, I liked that so much better than having the nurse come to our house and do it here. It's just a lot more stressful here, and the house felt like it was becoming too medically for me. I don't know how to explain that other than, like, let's not bring the hospital to the house, right? Now you may notice my forehead. Yeah, let me zoom in here. I don't know what the heck is going on, but apparently I have reverted to my teenage years and I now have acne. Pretty bad on my forehead. I don't know what this is about. Yeah, kinda peeved with that, but just another thing to deal with, I guess. The last few days have been crazy. Obviously, Halloween was yesterday, and I now have a baby niece. She was born on Zach's birthday, so Zach and my niece Lily share a birthday, and oh, she is so cute and so tiny. I actually watched her older brother, my nephew. I watched him on, I think, Friday, because obviously my brother and sister-in-law were in the hospital giving birth to their daughter, so that was fun. But yeah, just kind of a hectic weekend, so that's why you're seeing me now. But I wanted to share, I guess, some of my frustrations with you guys. Obviously I had a really great doctor temporarily take over my care, got me on the IV fluids, which really have helped. It helped get rid of the headaches that I was having, helped me at least temporarily put on a couple of pounds. I think I got as high as 93, but I just keep losing it. I keep going back to like 88, 89. It is a little bit frustrating. And basically what happened was I did get all of my lab results back, and for the most part, they were what I expected. Normal, except for my iron saturation and iron level. They were low, like considerably low. I think my iron saturation was 6%, and the normal on their chart said, I think, 15 to 50%. All of my other blood values, though, were normal. So I thought, okay, The doctor said that he didn't really believe in oral iron supplements for ostomy patients just because they struggle to absorb things, and I already seem to be having high output. I thought, well, are we going to do iron infusions? And then I got a message saying, everything looks normal, you're good to go. I'm like, what? What about my iron saturation and my iron level? They're both low. And he said, well, based on all of your other blood values, they're normal, so you're not anemic. And I'm like, okay, but the iron is still low. And my previous GI doctor addressed that. I've had almost identical lab values in 2018 when I first started seeing my other GI doctor. And he put me on iron supplements. So I said that, and he didn't really address that and just said, well, I don't want you to become dependent on iron infusions. I'm like, well, all right, but being low on iron can cause the symptoms that I'm having, and maybe it'll just take one for me to, I don't know, calm my ostomy output. I have no idea. So that's kind of where we left it. I asked for any tips for just increasing my energy, because it has been, guys, it's been such a pain in the butt. I am sleeping so freaking much, and it's not doing anything, so I don't know why I bother. I wake up just as tired as when I went to sleep. And his response was, I'll have a think on that. And when I saw that message, I was like, I'm not going to hear from you again. Okay. But the good thing that came out of this is that I guess there was a cancellation with my new GI doctor, the one that I had the March 2023 appointment. And so that cancellation is today. So I will be leaving shortly to go see the new GI doctor. I don't have to wait till March of 2023, so I'm very happy about that. And I also went through all of the different tests that both GI and urology wants me to have done and scheduled them. I don't know if it's me being crazy or not. It could very well be placebo-y side effects. But after my ultrasound with my kidneys, and obviously the point of that was to look at my left kidney, but came out with my right kidney having something weird looking on it, I started having a little bit more twinging on the right side. So now I'm like, is that my brain just kind of doing that, or is that legitimate? So I'm getting a CT scan. That'll be Monday, I believe. MRI I have scheduled for the end of the month. That's the soonest that they could do it. There are a couple of other tests, but I will have to go through and look at them. So, busy month. I was a little bit frustrated because I feel like I was kind of passed off. Like, well, your labs are normal, so that's all I can think of. Here you go. Go see your actual doctor. Which I get. Like, I'm not this doctor's actual patient, and he's probably not getting paid for the phone call that he had with me. I have no idea, but that's how it felt. And it's just like, I kind of had to wait a couple weeks for this appointment, and hopefully this doctor can assist me. Now, what I will say, I don't like talking about food on here because I get so much unsolicited advice. I think everybody does, but it's just frustrating. But I have made the choice on my own to start iron supplements. So the one that I got, I'll show it to you, is this one, Vitron, I think is Vitron C, because it has vitamin C with it, which helps you absorb the iron. So I started that. I'm kind of inconsistent with it because I don't know if I should really be taking it. The GI doctor that I was kind of being covered by didn't want me to try them, but my GI doctor in 2018 said, yes, let's do that. So I don't know. And the other thing that I am doing is I started eating meat again. Obviously, I ate fish. I was pescatarian for 8 years. But I fear that just the way that I've been feeling, that I'm not getting enough nutrients, and honestly going back to other meats like chicken and beef have helped to slow my ostomy. I am pretty sure. They tend to sit a lot better with me than fish, which, you know, I kind of forgot about until now and just started trying eating them, and I feel better after eating them. So it's not what I wanted. I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh my god, it's so disgusting. No, steak is delicious, alright? I really enjoyed it. But there's that side of me that just wanted to be a full vegetarian, but I'm also like, you need to watch out for your health, and you need to have the nutrients, and being 88 pounds is not reasonable. I do have a number of people that get really worried when they hear 88 pounds from me. And they're like, oh my god, why don't you have a PICC line? Why don't you go get TPN? I am not a big person to start with. I am 5 foot, like barely 5 foot tall. I oftentimes do get this, especially with other IBD friends online who haven't met me in person, and then we meet in person and they go, oh my gosh, you are really petite. I am small. I'm a small person. I am a foot shorter than Zach. So yeah, 88 pounds on a 5 foot person is completely different than 88 pounds on a 5'6" person. So I am a small being. I don't think that I should really weigh too much more. I would like to be at 105. I mean, honestly, if I could just be a higher weight, I don't really care what it is, and to have a little extra on me, so that way if I do go through moments like this, you know, I have some reserves, because right now I don't have any reserves. I don't have any weight to lose. So, yeah. But one thing, even my dad had commented on this, but other friends too who have seen me not do so well, they said that this time with my weight loss, you can't see it. It's not really visible. So I think a lot of the weight loss actually is water weight. But I found that interesting because my dad always knows by my face how much I weigh. And this time he was like, you sent me pictures and you look so good in them. I never would have known. And I was like, I know. Normally you can start seeing my ribs and stuff, but not this time. I don't know why. Anyways, it's a little strange. But yeah, so let me see what time it is, because I actually do have to get going in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to start a separate vlog for this appointment. So you guys will see that very soon. But I do really appreciate the support. I wish that I could upload more frequently. I know you guys are concerned about me honestly not feeling great, along with working on multiple projects and just the craziness of life, and seeing my nephew and my niece. Honestly, that has been a really light spot, like a really good thing. And the hope is that I can get myself healthy enough to where Zach and I can go back to the fertility clinic. But I fully recognize that me like this, it's just not a good thing to do. So, disappointing. But I have my niece and nephew who are freaking adorable, and I love them to death. And yeah, alright, let me get ready for this appointment, and I will see you in the next. Bye, guys.